And I went going live today because I went thrifting, and I thought it would be fun. Like, I like watching what people get thrifting. So lately I've been going thrifting not for reselling, but more for, I'm doing some junk journals, which I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks to do a video showing you, for those who don't know what a junk journal looks like, what my first junk journal, how it turned out. And I'm going to be making more and hopefully selling them. So if that's something you're interested in having one custom, let me know. But so I'm just gonna, and I thought it'd be easier to just stop you two. The dog and the cat are going crazy. But I thought it'd just be fun to just kind of go through it live instead of just recording it. If anybody pops on, that'll be great. If not, I don't have to edit a video. So, sorry. Cats and dogs are going crazy and they moved my stuff. So I just went to some local thrift shops. I went to Goodwill and picked up a few things there. And I went to, we have they do mainly books, but they also have like some computer and electronic stuff, which I don't really look at that. I know the guy also sells on eBay, but their books are like 25 cents for kids' books. So I always get some good deals. And then I went to another one of our local thrift shops. So that's where I went. So this is the stuff from Goodwill. And at our Goodwill every week, they have a color that they pick, and that stuff is half off. And this week it was blue was the color. So any tag that's blue, then it's half off of the price. And I picked this one up. So I always eye some things and hope. Like, I don't feel like it was worth $1.99, but it was worth 99 cents. So I figure, well, if I meant to have it when it goes on half off, then I'll pick it up. So this had some doilies in it, different kind of paper doilies, some different sizes. I don't want to. So it had some of those, and then it also just had some like scrap foil. Looks like has some different colored doilies, which that's kind of fun. If you're on watching, say hi. Let me know you're here. So I can use those in the junk journals that I will be making. I always like to look for doilies. I was trying to see what else. Yeah, it's just a bunch of doilies and then this foil kind of paper. And I got that for 99 cents. This I did pay full price. I don't really find these. These are dies that you can use. And this one has, it's not the brand. This is the Sizzix, I think is what it's called. I don't know if it's showing up, but these have a bunch of flowers. So then you can press the paper through it and it'll show up. And then there's some different flowers there. And I have the Cricket Cuttlebug, but I was told like all of these will fit regardless. So I've never seen anything like that at any of my thrift stores. So I thought I liked this one. So I'm going to have to try it out. And then I got these for $1. And these are just plastic, or not plastic. These are paper bags. So basically a junk journal is, you can do any kind of book. I've been doing golden books, and you take them apart and you add to them. And so you can add different things. So bags are one. This one does have some damage. So one bad thing, you can't always see that, but I can fix it up. I can add something there. But then there's a bunch of these ones in there. So I can do some fun stuff. They have nice fun colors in them. And then this is like a decorative scissors. And I don't have any of these. I know some people say you can buy a lot of them like at their Goodwill. Ours like sells them like one at a time. This was the only one that was half off. It was 50 cents. But I like the shape of this one. But it would be fun to find like a whole like set of them, but I'm going to try just working with this one for now. I don't really find them much around, so, but yeah. Hi, Ella. How are you, sweetheart? You done with school? And then this was a bag full of all different kinds of buttons. There's some really cool ones in there. There's some fabric ones. Just a whole bunch of different ones. And this was $2 for a big bag of that. So I picked those up. Those are always fun. And then this was regularly 49 cents. I got it half off. But I thought this was so cute. This little doily. And then got this little piece to it. So that can go in a journal somehow. Let's see this. Well, this had a bunch. So the main reason I bought it was it had all of this thread. So I sew in my junk journals. So it's always fun to find different color threads. But it also came with, this is a sewer, I think. There's no brand to it, so it's just a generic one. Yeah, so it works. I don't know if I would ever use it. I don't know how to use these things. I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for all these different kinds of threads. There's some really cool colors, like this kind of like olive green. That's fun. I like this kind of reminds me of like mustard color, but I loved this like pinky coral one. And there's like a maroon, so lots of fun threads in there. So that was the main reason I bought that. Some of them not much on there, so I'll kind of have to figure that out. Let's pick that up. That's all I got from Goodwill. Not a whole lot. And this I might just like take to donate again. So I don't think I will use that. And then this stuff is from the local thrift shop. Now some of this stuff I got for me for junk journaling. I'm gonna make a space over here and clear off my area. And some of it I got for one of my friends is having a baby, and so I'm always looking for like hardcover books. It's lots of fun stuff. Oh, this is Shop Goodwill too. Oh, sorry, I guess this is not Shop Goodwill. This is Goodwill. I realized I had two bags. So I got these cards. They're cultures of the world, so I'll use these in junk journals. And I thought they were cool. They're really cool pictures of kids from all around the world. And then on the back, they have like fun facts from like what country they're from. And they're really colorful, so I can put those in journals. And I don't know if I'll keep the fun facts, or sometimes you can put paper on over so then people can journal on them and make them into journal cards. So I might do that with them. I'll have to see. And these were on sale for 50 cents. They were half off. And then I got some books. I caught a couple of the golden books. So this one is called Baby's First Book. So I might, my friend who's having a baby, I might make a baby book for her. Out of that, I'm not sure yet. And then here's the Little Mermaid. And then I like this one too, Baby Listens. And they look in really good condition. There's some wear on this part, but that doesn't matter because I take the spine apart anyways. But like I didn't see any writing, no pages missing. Those are the kind of things that I look for. Otherwise they looked really good. So those will be fun to turn into journals. So I'm excited about those. And then at my Goodwill, they have where if you buy 3 books, you get 1 free. And kid books are 99 cents, but the ones I got were all half off, so they were 50 cents. So all of these books. So when I look for books like this, I try to look at like the graphics. Like, can I do something fun with them? And so like these, I thought was fun. I could make little journal cards or cut different images out, and these would just be fun to put into a book. Just some fun things to do. There was lots of fun pages, so I picked that one up. And that's what a lot of these other ones are. It's just like to add them and make journal cards or make journal cards or what else? I'll do bookmarks or paper clip things. So I try to look for fun graphics in books that you can cut out and make them into. And so this one had some really fun stuff in it. So yeah, that's what I tried to look for, is really fun graphics that even if it doesn't go with the exact story, it would still look cute. Like to have some of those graphics, like say in a Little Mermaid book. And then this one, I kind of went back and forth. This one had some nice graphics, but I like also sometimes the thicker pages. So it had some cute like graphics at the front, but then in the back, some of the graphics, I wasn't sure. Like sometimes kids' graphics, it's like, is that scary? Would that be scary? But it did have some fun, cool graphics that I thought I could do some fun stuff with. So pick that one up. And I'm doing a junk journal for a friend of mine who's African American. So I was looking for some, it's really hard to find African American books. So I found this one, which I thought was really cool. It has some really cool graphics in it. There was some pages that like had some really bright colors, like that one. So I picked that up for a journal that I'm going to be working on specifically for that one. And this one, Time for Bed, Sleepyheads, the Golden Time Sleepy book. And this one has some cute graphics. Some cute things to like either just put a page in a book or to make a journal, like this way to make a cute little journal card. So pick that one up. This is the last one. Goodwill. And this one is called Nursery Rhymes. And these are fun because if you can find, you see it's got some cute graphics, and then you can use the words sometimes. Like Yankee Doodle. So I try to look for books that have like, I love like this little Victorian piece right here. You can make a really cute card out of that. So those are fun things. My phone is buzzing. So yeah, I have a lot of little fun stuff. I like that. I love books though. I look at books in such a different way. Hi, Bridget. How are you? Feels like forever. Like barely ever online. So then the next place I went was talking about it was this bookstore where all their books, for sure kids' books, are 25 cents. And so I found some great deals, and I found some for my friend who's having a baby. These books, though, that I'm first going to show, these are Atlas books, which make great pages for journal cards or just to put in your book, your junk journals, or you can just do a lot of fun things with them. And so they were $1 a piece. So I got 3. They're nice big size. I know I've been kind of hiding, but hopefully I'm going to start coming out a little bit more and try to show you guys what I'm kind of been up to and doing. I've been really busy. My friend's having a baby, so I've been busy making decorations. I'm throwing her a gender reveal party, so I've been busy doing that. And then, like I said, I finished my first junk journal and hope to be doing more. And so posting some videos showing those. But this is the first one I got. And it has some beautiful, just beautiful maps. Morgan's doing better. She still has her ups and downs, but for the most part, she's doing better. I don't know that she wants to come back and do YouTube anymore. I think it just got to be too much for her. And so if she ever wants to, of course, I would do that, whatever was her interest, but she kind of hasn't wanted to recently. So I think the channel's going to kind of change for a while. And I'm just going to kind of keep trying to do videos when I can, trying to show you different hauls that I get, just do updates. Like I said, right now, my biggest thing that I've been shifting to is junk journal. So trying to kind of update you guys on that. I know a lot of the people who follow me have been our eBay resellers, but maybe I'll show you what people who are in the craft world are looking for or like to get. So yeah, she changes her mind. She's at that age. Yep, all kids. You've heard of junk journals? Yes. I'm loving it. I made my first one and I got lots more ideas. A friend of mine gave me a bunch of ribbon, which the cats and dogs. This bag is full of ribbon that a friend of mine gave me. So in exchange, I'm going to make her a junk journal. But, oh, you've never heard of them. I get it. Let me finish my haul and then I'll show you guys if you can hang in there. Kind of what it looks like. So here's another atlas that I got that has beautiful maps. Beautiful maps. So I got 3 of those, 3 atlases. And I have none, so this was exciting. I wasn't sure like how to use like pages like this, so somebody kind of gave me some ideas of what I can do. So now I'm excited to do some stuff. All right. Let's see here. Then this is just like a beat up old Disney book, but it has a lot of cool like graphics based on stories. And the next book I'm doing is Jungle Book. And so it happened to have, just want to show you, some Jungle Book. And it has some great Jungle Book graphics that I can use in her, oh, that's not Jungle Book, that's Peter Pan. Graphics that I can use in her book. So, and then I got a bunch of baby books for my friend Barney. Like, remember when you're babies, if you have babies, and they like the hardcover books because they chew on them. So it's hard to find like ones that are in good shape, but this one was cute. It had a little shaker. So I picked up a bunch. This one I loved because the graphics, when you see just the graphics on here, I love like colorful, bright. It's so cute. So I'll use that in my junk journal. And then I look for cards like this because I turn them into like journal cards. I don't use them like that. I turn them into journal cards. And some more babies for the new baby that's coming. I'm so excited. 25 cents. And then this I liked because it had a lot of birds. So you can use those for journal cards or things like that for crafting. These I thought were interesting for crafting. They're just like little dominoes, but they're cardstock, like a heavy duty cardstock. I know my cats and dog are going crazy. I'm sorry. They're so distracting. I try to just ignore them. But they're an interesting size. I like that. But if I ever wanted to keep like, okay, this side, the picture, I could put like fabric or I could put a piece of paper and glue it and then sew it down to add to it. So I'm excited to try those. Never seen anything like that. was trying to see if there was a copyright year on it, but I don't. Practice power. Another little baby book. I'm a little teapot. And there's like little elephants. I don't know where they went now. Crazy. And bingo book. So I got some nice board books for her. She'll be happy. And I thought this book was really cute. The Littlest Christmas Tree. It has some really cute graphics in it too. That was kind of. I haven't gotten a lot of like the Christmas books, but I really liked the graphics in this one. There's the dog. And then I just did a Bambi book, and I have more to do, but I thought this one had some cute graphics in it. I don't have a, so for 25 cents I picked it up. It was in really good shape. So those are the books I got from there. Just gonna put these board books away. I'm gonna move these books so I can make room for a little bit more. Oh, I know something's happening. Never know. Then I went to my used to be one of my favorite thrift stores, and now it's kind of going through something, so I don't go very often. So I stopped there, and they too have like sale colors and stuff. So I picked up some flashcards. So these I turn into journal cards. So I pick up some, when I see them for cheap, I pick those up. So I picked up some of those. And these ones I picked up, but I might not have to do a lot with these ones. I didn't really open it because they seal their stuff, but I thought these were really, so they must have been like a dress up where you can dress it up like that, but they're still really cute. But I loved on the back, it has this really cute pattern. So if I don't like this, I can put, another picture, or I can do something, but these were really, I like how thick they are too. So I picked up those. And I got a big thing of them. So that was a good score. And then these are name tag things, but I'll put them in journals, just something cutesy. And then this was a big, doesn't love these grab bags that are just filled with stuff that have, and they're for teachers, but I can do fun stuff with them too. But I really like the ones where it's a thicker paper, and the shape was kind of fun. So I thought I could do some fun stuff with those for in journals. So there's a lot of different types of paper in here to go through. So it was on sale. I'm always looking for different things like that to use as things to put in journals for people to write on. And more flashcards. I thought these were a duo card game. Never heard of duo card game. But that's kind of cute. So maybe I'd leave that and then put the journal card on that side. It's just nice sometimes to have some different options. And then, of course, I got some more books. I'm obsessed with books now. Graphics in them. So this is Sun Moon. It has some really cool pictures in it. So that will be fun to kind of cut up and do some. This one's about polar bears. Oh, I love polar bears. Some cute polar bears. That's a seal with a polar bear. I'm just randomly picking. Oh, there's a door. So you can do some fun stuff with those. And then this one was so cute. Puzzle Island. You gotta see the graphics from it, even on the back. It's like, oh, that's interesting. And this, the graphics are so awesome. They're so cool. I'm excited to see what, but I mean, even this page where it's got like the writing on it, like is really cool too. So I can do something really fun with that. Which book? Which book? Because I think there's a delay. So this was fun to find. But this one was cool. I've never seen one like that. Oh, this one? You sold one? Yeah, this is really cool. I love this artist. It's really cool. So that's what I look for now in books. Then I'm always looking. I don't like this part. I don't know. I might see if Sud can do something with it. All I want is this paper. So I don't know what this paper is called. Like, it's not journal graph. It's not even graph. It's like, to me, it's like bookkeeping type paper. But I don't even think that's right. But I have a hard time finding cool paper like this around here. So this was on sale, but you got this whole thing. So this person must have used it for hockey or something. So I'm going to take it out of this book. We got to see these stickers peel right off. And then see if Cedric could use this book. Yeah, ledger paper. Thank you. I could not think of it. Oh, I had a 4-book set. Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, for grading, yeah. So I try to look for the older stuff, but I can't find that stuff around here. That's hard for me to find where I am. But so when I found this, it's like a huge stack of it. I was pretty excited, and it's pretty big too. So I was pretty excited. So now I just have to like figure out how to take this apart to get that paper out. So I was excited about that. I've been watching that one for a while. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale because they had it way too high. So they had it at like $7 and I got it like 70% off. So I think I paid like $2.37 is what I paid for it. So, and then, like I said, I'm getting ready to do a gender reveal party in November. So I needed some business cards because I'm going to make raffle tickets. So if people bring diapers or wipes, then they'll be entered into a raffle. So I'm going to try to make some raffle tickets. So I picked that up. So that was nice. So that was only $1. I think it was like $1.50. Yeah, it was $1.50. I can't remember what colors were on sale. So, and there's still a lot in here. So Avery's a good brand. They had an off-brand one, but I figure Avery I can figure out how to use with my printer. Yeah, if you find anything like that, let me know for sure. I don't know if it was like a 4 set. That'd be cool. I'd love to have 4 of those. All right. Then I got some stuff from, I don't know. I think it's from AliExpress. Could be wrong. This has like pink dye all over it. There's something new. Oh no, Amazon. I got some distress gel from Tim Hortons to try when I'm gonna do some tags. Like, I'll show you. I do have some of my tags. Maybe. Maybe. So I like doing tags with like some Tim Horton inks and markers. So then I know you can glaze it up too and it gives it a different look. So I'm just kind of playing with some of it to kind of get a feel. I like how that one turned out. Then I watched a video where they used that glaze and it gave it a different look and stuff. So pick some of that up. No, our auctions don't have like stuff like, you know, old photos or I don't know. None of the good stuff. They got the big boxes or they got a lot of the, what is it, like the store stuff? Like, I don't know how they get that kind of stuff, but like, you know, like fans and heaters or things like from the store. Things like that. And then I picked up this adhesive eraser. Someone said that's good at getting adhesive off of things. Well, one, it has even a reseller that might be helpful. But I've heard good things about this, but also like on books, I use a heat gun, but sometimes, and you don't want to use Gooby gun because you don't want it to wreck the journal or the book. So this stuff is supposed to help. So I picked some of that up. Let's see. I don't know what's in here. The weather is gloomy here. We're getting ready for winter. We're supposed to get snow. Oh, I'm excited. This is from AliExpress, and it was bundles of different ribbons. You get a bunch of. You get lots of different kinds of ribbon. Ooh, and they're big. Yeah, that's pretty. So I got a couple sets, and they're only like $3, which is a really good deal. I got, this is like white and pinks, and then I got some blue, and then this is some pink, which I'm going to use some of this in the journal I'm doing for my friend because she likes pinks and kind of like some rosy gold. So that's fun. I'm glad that came. So that is a little cool. I forgot. But AliExpress, you order from them and they like take forever. If you've ever ordered, it's like, because it comes from like China. Anybody's all upset about something. And then there is a place that's called Peachy Cheap, I think is what it's called. If I can find their website, I'll post it. But every day they have different like 2 things you can buy, and they're cheap. And it's mostly scrapbooking craft stuff, so if you don't like that kind of stuff. And so they had a set, I think it was like $9.99, but you got a journal. You got not a journal, but it's called a journal pad, but it's more like scrapbooking paper. Let me see if I can get it open. Sorry, not used to doing videos. Not prepared. Take this sticky tape off. I can flip through the pages. Yeah, it's gonna snow. It's supposed to snow the next 3 days. They're supposed to start tomorrow. So it's supposed to snow Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know how much. It's been changing. First they said we could get up to 12 inches. And then now they're saying it's going to be mixed in with rain. So we're not going to get that much, just a little bit. So this is not, I love the double-sided, but this isn't, but that's okay. That's okay. I know, right? It's only October. But so it has, it's like cardstock feel, or no, it is. It's like a thinner cardstock, but then it's all different types of like scrapbooking paper. I like, of course, the ones that are double-sided, but those are hard to find around here. But it has some cute things. So I picked that up. And then these are like little journal cards. So you just cut these each out, and then they're little journal cards. I'm in Minnesota. South Dakota already got snow. There's a town that's like maybe 10-15 minutes from us that last week got snow. So yeah, it has some cute little papers in there. We got that. And then it came with some clear stamps. How about those? And then these are ephemera or die cuts. that you can use. So there's some cute little ones in there. And then this is like, this is stickers and washi book. Oh, what a washi book is. So these are like thicker stickers. Yeah, so Nikki's like a couple hours from me. So it'll hit me first and then it'll go to her. Usually it's how it works. So these are cute stickers. And then I think these are stickers too, yeah. There's like some bigger stickers. I'm not used to this like camera. I miss Google Hangout. Why did it go away? So those are all stickers. So it came with a lot of stickers. There's some like alphabet. Oh, those are thick. Those are thicker. The ABCs. These are some more stickers. And some more. This is fun. And some more. And then this is a washi book. I don't understand. Oh, this must be like washi. This is what they consider like washi tape. And then you get this little book, which is really cute. I like that. But you can store all of your little stuff like that they give you. Maybe not. Maybe you gotta separate it. Oh, you're gonna hear Morgan. She's gonna start yelling. She's yelling at the pets. That will be her debut. Maybe not. So then it fits in this little book. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I don't want to plow. Gotta get boots out. I don't got boots yet. I'm not looking forward to it. But that's cute. I can cut that. I bought a few more things from them and then I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna buy anything more because what if their stuff isn't very good? Because it's so cheap. I don't understand how they're selling it for so cheap, but it's actually really nice quality stuff, so that's fun. You're moving south? Where are you now? Where are you gonna move closer to Disney, aren't you? All right, I'm gonna grab my junk journal and just kind of show you a flip through of it. Excuse me. You're in New York to the Carolinas. That'll be fun. We get some weather though there too. It's hard to know where to move. I mean, everywhere gets some type of weather. I have it in a bag to seal, just to keep protected. So I had shown you. I put them away. So you can use any kind of book. Let's see. I prefer or have only so far done the golden books. So that's the hardcover books that have the golden piece. So I take it apart and I turn it into, so this was a Bambi one, and I put on a new spine. So I put on, I think this is a 2-inch spine. And so these are buttons. So this is where I sewed in the signatures. So I put that on. And then I add a closure. So this is where like all my ribbons and fabrics and stuff come in handy. So then this is, you add more pages, but the story is still there. You add like scrapbooking paper, different pages, and then all of these ribbons I sewed on. Oops, things are falling out. So, but you still have the original story in there. And so you leave room for people to draw or to journal, do those different things to it, but add some to it. So like you could journal on this page if you wanted. And then here's a little fabric where here's like a little journal card too. And this little pocket made out of fabric is also a little tuck spot that you can put it in there. And then, so this is a journal card. So this was like one of those flashcards that I added some fabric. Well, I guess there's no fabric. This is all paper. And this part, like here, is from a book the book page. And so then I sew it on there. But then there's room for people to journal. And I use fabric and make little, can you see that? Little pages. So, and then you can add cards or different things. So like this was like that sticker I bought, that name tag sticker. That was like one of these. And then it has some little other stickers that I put in there. So see, another journal spot. So then let's see. Just kind of flip through it. So then this, I'll take it. You gotta be careful. So this, you can see, has a bunch of different papers and different things on it. And it's a paper clip. So that's where the different books and different papers and that kind of stuff come in handy for me. So then I use it to, in this one, I paper clipped an envelope and then there's some pages in there. So then like here's sometimes I can find vintage postcards. So that's a postcard. And then here's another paper clip cluster that I made. And then this is another, this was a another type of flashcard that I pasted together to make another journal card. And then this has a little pocket too, so somebody could put something in there with a little poem on it. So, and then I even sewed in some envelopes. I think that's so cute. But this kind of gives you, see, and then like this is where a paper bag. And then you put little cards and little things. This was a journal card. So this was from another book. So I cut out and then turned it into a journal card. And then I just have it clipped there with one of the paper clip things that I made. And this one, I sewed on a couple, so there's like 3 pockets here, and then put some journal cards in there. Hi, Carol. How have you been? So yes, then you got little journal cards so you can draw or write. And they have some design, but then just some clear too. And then this one has a pocket with the same. So just some ledger paper and some painted. Hi, Monica. Nice to meet you. And so, and then this is like a little envelope. So see, here's another, I cut this out of another book. So I cut this out of another book and then glued it on this envelope. And then this has some paper, journal paper and stuff in it that you can just kind of pull out. That's another one. So yeah, it's, oops. got some different, and then this is the other part of that paper bag. So I just cut a slot and then you put a journal card in there. Yes, Monopoly money. These are all different kinds of things. And like this was a coloring book page. This was like from a school book, like activity book. So then you use like book pages from other books to put in there. And this was like a invoice statement. I try to look for those kind of things to put in there. And that was in an envelope. And then there's more of the story. And this was a card. And more paper. And this is a place where at the top they could put a picture in there or put something in there. This was like from a, I don't know if you can see that, like a date book, I think it was. And then this opens up. You can journal in there too. And this was from another book page. And then on this one, I did a flip up with some fabric here. And then I put in some paper. It was like a note card. And I just stressed around and then stamped it. And there's more of the book. And then on this page, I used some fabric and I made 2 pockets. And so there's just some some different little sheets of paper that you can journal on. So that's on that one. And this has like, you could stick something in there. And then this is where I think this was. So this is a card or an envelope. I just decorated it up. And then there's another journal card. And you could put other stuff in there too. But I also left room on this side to either journal on there or you could put a picture. So this is going to stay. So then that just fits in that pocket where it's supposed to. I don't think that's supposed to go there. Actually, I'll show you what's supposed to go there. Now that I think about it. So I made a little mini journal to go in here. And so I made a pocket out of a doily. And then these are old stamps. And then I made a journal card. Oops. And that's the back of it. I thought this was supposed to open up, but it doesn't. It doesn't do that. So that just fits in. Then it's just like another little mini journal. There's some little tags in there. And then this has a little card in it. I find it relaxing. I like doing it, like crafting, and I found it kind of calm my mind. But I mean, this was a little envelope, and that's got a little journal card in there. It's got a little journal card in there. And this was a little card. I didn't like what it said inside, so I covered it up. And then again, on this side, you could put a little picture. See, it opens up so you could put a picture or put something in there. And then just more places to journal. So that actually goes in this spot, I think. So then on this little sheet here is where, yeah, it's a journal to write in. Yep. This is where they're called junk journals, where the golden book that was on the outside of it. So this part of the golden book, I took that off and I didn't wreck it. And so then I put it in the book. Like this is a little fabric, and then another, this one's really cute. I like how this one turned out. So this in the background, I used some watercolored paper from a book page, and then I made just a little flip out like that for that. I thought that turned out pretty good. So that was the first signature. So there's two signatures that I sewed into this book. And then this is the second signature. So I put paper on the outside, like decorative like this, to kind of tell the difference between the two. And then the story continues, of course, is in there. And then this has a little side pocket, and I just put a little fun sheets in there. Yeah, there's room in there to put more regular journal cards and stuff. Lots of places to journal. And this is another little journal card that I made that I thought turned out really cute. That was from a book page. And then this one turned out really cute too. So, some little flowers. And this was an envelope. So that's from another book of the same story, a little bingo card. And just some little fun embellishments. And then it has a journal card inside. That goes in this one. In this little pocket. Oh, thank you. Oh, have fun making supper. I gotta do that soon too. But I'll finish this. And this is another envelope. It's got a little pocket. I put a little painting sheets in there. Precious moment painting sheet where you just use a little water. One of those. Remember those? And then some more paper, just some more journals. Spots. This has a little pocket, you put something. And here's another one of the paper clips I made. And then this is one of those sketch, like you use, I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's one of these things, and then you can sketch it and make colors and stuff. So I put one of those in there. And this little card. Here, it was actually a book cover. Let me put that in there. And this was from a Raggedy Ann book. And this was another bag. And I just put some paper in there to journal. And here's some more pockets with some more journal paper. Never heard of these? Junk journals. I haven't either. I just recently, in the last couple months, found them, and I thought, oh, that sounds like so much fun. And I've been having, this is my first one, and it was so much fun making it. I just loved it. I'm having fun finding things to put in them. So it turned out really cool. This is another paper clip that I made. And this one opens up like that. You can journal on that. back. And then I used this ribbon here to kind of make like a holder, and so it's holding on to this napkin. Am I going the right way? It's hard to tell. The napkin shows on this side too, but there's a bunch of places to journal. And this has some more journal paper. Lots more spots there to journal. It's like a old coloring sheet. This is from another book. And this was another envelope, and I just cut it open and put some journal cards or just different paper. I guess it's not journal cards, just like different types of paper that people can journal on. This has a little pocket. Card that fell out. Put that in there. So see, it's like a side pocket, but like I could fit this card in there. I'll hold it in there. That's all you have is junk. See? I doubt that. You have some nice stuff. And the story's still in here. And one thing I did was the story, I put the same type of ribbon. So I either did this green or I did this yellow lacy, so that you kind of, if you wanted just to read the story, you could look for those. And here's another envelope. And then here's another pocket that I did. And this was another part of that bag. So I just put some paper in there so you could journal for that Raggedy Ann paper. So you just sew some lace or some trim or something like that. That's my hope, is to sell them. So I'm making them to sell. This was the first one I did. So my hope is to sell them. And if somebody's interested, you can contact me. I can make custom ones. I have tons of golden books. So if there's a specific golden book that you want, I can check and see if I have it. My hope is to sell them. I will say too, let's see if this one has some paper. So this one's very detailed. Has a lot in it. You don't have to have them like that. If you want more simple and just want basic papers, if you don't want the lace, there's lots of different ways we can customize it. So this one's very detailed. It's very, very full, as you can see. And then you just tie it to close it, but it's got room to grow. Gave enough ribbon so there's room to grow, and it can handle to get bigger, but that's what it would look like. Now, you can do a spine like this. You don't have to have, if you don't want buttons and you just want it flat, you can do a tassel, so there would be room up here to do a tassel and just have this be flat with no buttons. You can also just do it where it's like a ring binder, like a notebook. So I can do that too. So there's lots of different options if you wanted one that was customized. But I'm going to keep making these. My next one, yeah, you go down. There's so many different ones. They're so cool. If you're interested, my next one I'm going to be making for a friend of mine. So that's my next project for my next junk journal. When I have that done, I will show you guys that one. And like I said, if you're interested in having one done, just let me know. If you're interested in this one, let me know. You can email me at keepingitrealwiththemillers@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook, or I'm on Instagram. But yeah, I found it a lot of fun, and then I keep it in a plastic bag to keep it safe. So, but yeah, so that's what I've been up to, buying stuff for that and working on that. And then I've also, like I said, been getting ready for one of my best friends is having a baby. Becky is having her first baby, and so we're doing her gender reveal in November, and so I've been making decorations and I'm planning that for her. So that's been, I got a weird curl. This curl right here is gonna drive me crazy. So I've been doing that too. And then of course taking care of the kids. And now I guess getting ready for winter since it's supposed to snow soon. So yeah. Hey Carol, do you ever find these kind of scissors? These little craft scissors? Should let me know if you do. I was telling them earlier that these are like rare in my town. But that's all I have. I feel like I don't know how long I've been on. Notice we went up to 7 and now we're down to 3. Oh, 6 for an hour. That's too long. Nobody wants to watch me for an hour. But it was great to be on. I haven't been on for a while. I miss all of you and appreciate you guys watching me. And I hope to come on and do more videos soon. So remember, keep keeping it real until I see you next time. Bye. Love you guys. I can figure out how to end it.